Arnold, when are you coming to see Dad?
Darn, I'm really busy now. I don't know when I'll be able to go.
That's what you said last time. And you never come. Dad's already been in the hospital for 6 months.
He's been in there for 6 months and he's not getting any better. Isn't it too late?
Don't say that! Do you have to be so straightforward?
So that's really the deal?
And that's why you need to come see him. Don't you understand?
He doesn't want to see me. He only considers you to be his child.
I don't think so. How much has he done for you in the past? You really should be the one taking care of him now.
I told you, I'm busy. Even my wife is out working now. We don't have time to spare like you.
I have enough things on my plate too, you know. You went to college for 2 extra years, and Dad is the one that paid for it. He even repaid the debt you made from doing who knows what. It should be a priority to take time out to come see him.
All right. I'll go when I can. You seem to be trying to criticize me, but think about it. It's Dad that raised me like this.
Huh?
Mom died when we were still in elementary school, and we were left alone at home. We were deprived of a normal family life. Bailing me out is the least he can do. I became like this because I was deprived of love.
Are you serious? Dad did the best he could to raise us while working. He came to our school events. He always took us on a trip during vacations.
Like I said, that's the least he can do. All parents are obligated to do that. He never did anything special.
Put yourself in his shoes. After knowing what it's like to work for a living, do you think you can raise kids and do chores while working on your own? I'm able to appreciate what he did for us, now that I'm out working.
Yeah. Ruby, stop trying to be such a good little girl.
That's so not the point right now.
You were raised with more care than me anyways. That's why you see him differently.
Dad raised us both the same.
Uh-huh. He was always hard on me. I only have memories of him scolding me.
That's because you were a bad kid. Stealing, getting arrested. It's all your doing. You were even held back in college for skipping too many classes.
The rashness of youth. Everyone goes through that kind of stuff.
Not me. Anyways, what's important is to reflect on what you've done, good or bad.
Yeah, you'll never understand how I feel.
Of course I won't. I'm not you. But I can still imagine. You were just easy on yourself.
Yeah, you're such a good girl and I'm just a failure. Think what you want.
Don't be such a child. Don't expect to have much more time to see him. You really should have a talk with him, for the both of you. I know your relationship with him wasn't great these past years, but this is your last chance.
Okay, I got you. I'll go when I can. I'm busy, don't bother me anymore. You really irritate me.
Arnold! Answer my call!
What do you want? I'm tired from work.
Dad's in critical condition. He might not make it past tonight.
Is that so?
That's all you have to say? You're not coming?
I'm busy tomorrow too. I need to rest.
This really might be your last chance.
Is he even conscious?
No.
Then what's the point? There's nothing to talk about anyways.
Just come. Be by his side.
That's what you're there for. He'll probably die from shock if I suddenly show up.
Don't joke around. Please, just come.
My wife's tired too. And she takes forever to get ready. It'll be too late.
You don't need any preparations, right? Just come alone for now. Coming alone is enough.
Nah, I can't. I've been forgetting to renew my driver's license. She has to drive me.
Just call an Uber.
That's a waste of money.
I'll give you the money, so just get over here.
Why are you being so desperate? I told you I'm not going.
This might be your last chance.
I really don't give a crap. That old fart.
What?
I haven't told you this, but I went to ask him for money like right before he got hospitalized, but he turned me back. Now I'm drowning in debt.
You were trying to borrow money again?
Yeah, I needed it for investing.
Why would you invest money you don't have?
I was just trying to repay him for all that he's done for me. I needed to make an investment for that, but he let me down.
You don't repay someone by asking them for more money. What's wrong with you? It's all on you.
Whatever. It's because of him I have this debt now.
How is it his fault?
By the way, how much can I expect to inherit from him?
I don't know. How could you worry about inheritance at a time like this?
I think this is the time to be worrying about inheritance. You must know, there's no way he hasn't discussed it with you. Tell me.
I heard it's like $760,000.
Whoa, seriously? Just half of that would be enough for me.
Don't get your hopes up.
Is that why you were so devoted to taking care of him? You should have told me he had so much. I would have helped too.
That's not my intention.
Then can I have it all?
Go ahead, I don't need any money.
Ruby, don't forget you said that, okay? You'd better waive your right to inheritance and tell me when he dies. I'll go to the funeral.
You're despicable. What's with that condolence money? Are you out of your mind?
What? Because it was 32 cents? That's more than enough for him. At least I went to the damn funeral.
Go to hell!
Dad's the one going to hell. If he lent me the money, I would have been able to pay my condolences.
You and your wife seem to be dressed quite nicely, despite you drowning in debt. And you rolled up in a luxury car. Do you really have debt? If you can afford those things, you should be able to pay more than you did.
I bought those in anticipation of inheritance money. After all, it is $760,000.
Quite some splurging. And you haven't even received the inheritance yet. You two are something.
It's gonna be all mine in a matter of time. Don't tell me you're having second thoughts.
No.
Good. 'Cause it's too late now.
How low can you get? I'm cutting ties with you.
Good riddance. I don't have to worry about you begging me for money later. All you do is snag. I don't need you in my life.
Very well. See what happens. I don't care anymore. Paperwork concerning Dad is all done. I officially have no ties with you now. Don't ever contact me again. Goodbye.
Hold up. What about the inheritance?
Inheritance?
The $760,000. The paperwork's done, right? I don't see the money in my account.
Of course. The $760,000 is debt.
Debt?
Yes, $760,000 in debt.
What do you mean, debt? Dad wouldn't have debt.
It's probably because of all the trouble you caused him. It's not my problem. Goodbye.
Wait! So I'm not getting $760,000?
Yeah, you now owe it.
You must be kidding me. You said he had money, so I went out and bought all this stuff. You tricked me.
You're the one dumb enough to spend money you have yet to receive. It's not my problem.
Why wouldn't you tell me?
Why should I have?
Because that's common sense.
Don't lecture me about common sense. After you only paying 32 cents for condolences?
I has no money because of him.
But you go out and buy brand clothing and a luxury car? You make no sense. And of course, you never ended up coming to see him. How could you even expect to get any inheritance? You two are nuts.
Are you being serious about this debt? What's gonna happen to me?
Well, at least it's not actually $760,000 anymore. Part of it is paid off with the insurance money.
Good. You scared me. How much was his insurance money?
$530,000. So you only owe $230,000. Good thing, right? A lot less than before.
Why am I the one stuck with his debts?
Because I've waived my rights. You told me to do so, remember? So you're the only one left.
I said that thinking I was getting money. How could you? I refuse to inherit debt.
Then go ahead and waive your rights. I've done what I needed to do.
How do you do it? Shouldn't you take care of that part too?
I did what was my duty. Why do I have to do paperwork for you? Do it yourself.
Because you're my sister.
I told you, I'm cutting ties. We're not siblings anymore.
But you're the one taking care of him, so you should do it. I don't understand that stuff.
Don't come to me all of a sudden. When Dad collapsed, when he got hospitalized, it was all on me. Even the funeral. I did everything myself. I don't want to be associated with someone as heartless as you.
Sorry I made you do it all, but you knew my relationship with Dad wasn't good.
But he was still your father, and he cared for you. He paid for your tuition and debt. It's you who destroyed the relationship. And you go and make it his fault? I won't forgive you.
Ruby, calm down. I was so in need of money, I got carried away. You know how men can be so egotistic. I couldn't show face after all we went through.
But you still expect to receive money? That's amigo. You're just making excuses.
All right, I promise to become a new man. I'll go pay a visit to Dad's grave. So come on, help me with the paperwork.
Just go and consult an attorney. I had to depend on an attorney too.
That'll cost money.
How about you sell your car and luxury clothes?
I can't do that. My wife would kill me.
Then you'll have to do it yourself. Though it won't be easy. By the way, you have to do it within 3 months of his death.
What? I only have 2 months left?
Yep.
Is that even possible?
I don't know.
And what about the money I spent? Is it gonna come back?
Huh? What are you saying? Of course it's not coming back. You really just don't learn. You made that debt. It's your responsibility.
I can't repay this. I've already spent like $90,000.
Idiot. You're pathetic.
Come on, Ruby. You have a good job, but you must have some savings. Can't you lend me some?
Now you're coming to me for money?
You're the only family I have. I only have you to depend on.
You're not family anymore.
Please, Ruby. I'll never go splurging again. I'll work hard and repay you.
You said the same thing to Dad, but you never fulfilled your promise. I'm not kind enough to lend you money.
Come on. I'll do anything. Don't abandon me.
You have no more family to depend on, and it's your own fault. I don't need a brother that just comes begging me for money. Don't ever contact me again. You're completely useless to me. In fact, you're just a nuisance. My brother and his wife had quite a dispute over the inheritance. She threatened to divorce him if he sold the car and clothes. And while they were disputing, the time limit to waive rights had passed. So my brother got stuck with a $230,000 debt. My brother had no choice but to file for bankruptcy, and that triggered an ugly divorce battle. She also has the debt she made with my brother, so she can't become debt-free. But I think she realized that being with my brother would not do her any good. I don't know how things turned out, but I doubt it's any good. I actually wish for them to suffer for a while. I was shocked about my father's debt, but maybe it was his way of preventing my brother from receiving any inheritance. He would know what would happen if my brother had received a hefty sum of money. I only wish he is happily spending time with my mother in heaven. I cannot deny that I was lonely as a child with no mother, but I know how much love I received from my father. It is thanks to him I am where I am today. I will not forget to be grateful for what I have. If I continue to live down to earth, I believe I will be just fine.